All right, everybody, welcome back to KTV Knife Television. I'm your host, Cowboy Cbot. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Quick introduction. I took the Cold Steel Trailmaster and the Recon Scout, and I removed the coatings off of both. Okay, we'll talk more about that later. Just enjoy these little clips right now, and then after you see it, I'll be back with the final word. All right. So enjoy this, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, guys, welcome back to KTV Night Television. All right, this is part two of my coating removal of the Trailmaster and Recon Scout and 52100. All right, so right now they are just going to bake in this tin foil here. I am doing both Recon Scout and the Trailmaster. They're in there. I put a nice coating of this on both. I'm going to wait about an hour or so, come back, check, and scrape off all the gunk. Then I'm going to start the sanding. All right, stay with me. I wanted to point this out before I continue. Okay, so I sprayed it once using this. I let it sit for like 2 hours. All right, the Trailmaster, I still see like so much black still on it. Now keep in mind, I already scraped off most of the residue, and I sprayed it again and wrapped it. But I go, you know what? Let me just show this to you guys. So anyway, after the first spray, I noticed that there was still a lot of black on the Trailmaster, but on the Recon Scout, it was coming off pretty darn easy. So it's almost like two different coatings. So keep that in mind. I mean, this one like came off like no problem whatsoever. But yet this one didn't. I'd say 30% came off. So I just did another spray, and we'll go from there. All right, I just thought I'd let you guys know that. All right, hang on. Okay, guys, just a little update here. Okay, so the Recon Scout, I sprayed, and it came off real simple, and I did one pass of 120 grit on each side. All right, really did that pretty quick. All right, having a hell of a time with the Trailmaster. It seems like I can't get all that black off of there. Were these made in like two different, manufacturers or what? So, yeah, I'm starting to regret this, guys, but I'm going to follow through. All right, so I'm thinking I might spray this again and see if I can get a little bit more of that to come off easier. I don't know, but we're getting there, guys. All right, hang tight. All right, another update. I just got through the 800 grit. So tomorrow I'll start with the 1,000 grit. So I got about 7 more grits to go on each night. My wife's ready to kill me. I spent like most of the day outside today, and she's ready to just, lock the door on me. Why did I have to pick 2 knives to do? All right, 2. All right, so here's the update after the 800 grit. All right, so a few more to do, and I'm going to try to get this thing, nice and polished, see how it goes. Now remember, these guys are going to be part of my everyday rotation now. I have always wanted to use my Recon Scout and Trailmaster because I have them in the superior steels. This is ball bearing steel, 52100. And, I don't mind, kind of beating on these. You know what I mean? But I just didn't like the black coating. So, do I need to go over that again? Anyway, yeah, so hopefully one more video. One more clip. One more. And then that should be the finished product. All right, everybody. All right, we're getting there. All right, stay tuned. All right, everybody. I am done. I'm done. I'm done. And guess what? I am never going to do this ever again. All right. So, I got this crazy thing all because of the M-Tech Trailmaster clone. Okay. It had a black coating on it, so I removed it. All right. Well, the Recon Scout and Trailmaster in 52-100, I just go, the black coating was kind of driving me nuts. I have like the Trailmaster in the San Mai or San May, however you guys want to put it, and I have it in that 3 p.m. you know CV 3V CPM upper echelon. But I don't use these knives. I just have them for collecting purposes. So I want to get out there and use the Recon and the Trailmaster, and now I'm done. Are you ready? Are you ready? You want them both at once or just one at a time? Remember, all I did was hands, sandpaper, lots of sanding. And I'm never doing this again. I'm done. All right. It's hard enough doing one knife, but two. Okay, here's the Recon Scout, everybody. Here's the drive-by. Recon Scout in 52-100 naked. Ready for the Trailmaster? It's humid out, so they're kind of fogging up a bit. So here you go. Let's play a game. Which one is the San Mai and which one is the 52-100? Okay, ready? Did you guess it? Did you guess it? This was a lot of fun, though. Very therapeutic. All right, let's once over these babies. You guys get the gist. All right. The Recon Scout. I love these knives too. So now they're part of my everyday rotation. I'll be using the heck out of them. All right. So that's it. Like, comment. Do I recommend you guys doing this? It's up to you. Some guys just remove the coating and that's it. I went a little further. And now, it was funny how, though, I must point out, the Recon Scout was a lot easier, to do for some reason. I don't see like any traces of you know, of the of any kind of black or anything like that. But on the Trailmaster, I the black is gone, okay? But on close inspection, you see those like real fine lines. Like I guess when they cut the steel, so I couldn't go any further. I really couldn't. But hey, I'm pretty happy. I didn't do the guards because I'm not sure how they were going to turn out. A part of the guard I did on the Recon Scout, like the face of it, but I left the black on the outside. This one here, nah, I just left it alone. All right, but you got to be careful doing this because you don't want to cut yourself. All right, so come closer, everybody. Let's do a little once over here. And hey, I'm pretty happy with it. You guys let me know what you think. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is the 52-100. I went from 120 grit to 5,000. And here is the Recon Scout. You guys get the gist, right? Let's put the Original Trailmaster up there with it. And let's throw the Recon Scout into the, you know, the more expensive one. Watch out for the glares. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thanks for being here. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. All right, anybody wants to try this? Good luck. All right, thanks for watching, everybody.